Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thanks again. I'm your host, Derek Lane, another edition of The Fast Lane, your podcast for success. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate the listenership once again. Let's talk a little bit about getting help. I know we've had an episode on this before. We're going to get a little bit more involved into this and getting help and being not only just getting help to get to your path of success, but offering help to other people's path to success. It's very important that give and take. Why is it important to get help? Well, because it spurs creativity. It gets new ideas, new stimuli from the outside. It gives you things to think about. Maybe you were blocked. Maybe your creative mindset has been blocked a little bit by this or that, because you can get bogged down in your ideology. You can say, I know I'm going to do it this way. This is how I'm going to get things done. And when someone offers you a fresh take and go, hey, well, have you ever thought about doing this? Then you go, oh, you know what? Great. That's the answer I was looking for. And then you can take off and go and go and go. But it's always great to have those people at your side. So what's in it for you to help other people? Well, I mean, that's why we're here. We are collective souls. We're one mind, one creation. We're going to help each other because that ultimately helps you. But when you help other people, it does create the creative juices, so to speak, the mindset of, hey, you're solution and results oriented. You're looking for answers. You're helping other people look for answers. And by doing so, you help yourself. Now, you know what? I could apply that in my own field. The things that I'm teaching here and helping out can also be applied. It's been said that the best student is the teacher. I firmly believe that. When you start to teach other people and you start to give ideals and you give a helping hand, you start to create that, oh yeah, you reaffirm the positive. It's not just guesswork or maybe it'll work or whatever. Yeah, it works. And you reaffirm that and you're focused on it. So when you're offering somebody advice, it's not just willy-nilly. It's more of a solidified piece of advice. And then you also can take that with you and apply it in your own life. So finding your path to success involves other people. It involves creativity. It involves you. This is the twist. You get other people to help you, but you also have to sit down and know who you are, know what you're after, clear, defined goals. This is the time that you reflect, the time you take for yourself and re-energize, recharge yourself. At the end of the day, we've talked about keeping a memo, keeping, something to track your thoughts and the situations that happen to you that are meaningful. And when you sit down and you do that, then you start to sort them all out. Those are those reflective times that only you can help yourself in. But what you do is you take that and you apply it to others, and others, again, are helping you to define those reflective moments. So I appreciate you understanding that, because it's definitely going to help you move forward. So then you may think, okay, I'm ready to help people. Who do I help? And when do I help? Maybe I don't want to be intrusive. Maybe I don't want to be a busybody and start acting like I know everything. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Not at all. You have to recognize the times and the moments when your help is needed and wanted. And you can give it so easily. No, I'm not telling you to go butt into other people's business. I'm telling you to recognize when the time is right to offer a suggestion to help. Just throw it out there. Hey, would you like my help on anything? Yes or no. It's that simple. If they say yes, good. There you go. Help somebody. If they say no, okay, no big deal. But more often than not, you're going to get yes. Because if people know that you're sincere, why wouldn't you want help? Why wouldn't you want help leading you down the success path that you're striving for, that journey of accomplishment and those stages of accomplishment that you're shooting for every day in your life to get to the ultimate outcome, and then move on from there. You're never going to finish every accomplishment you set forth, because then, well, I guess your life will be over. Because as long as you're living, you should always have an accomplishment to look forward to. Enjoy the moment, enjoy the now. We've talked about that. Enjoy where you're at right now. Recognize that you're at this moment because of everything that you've done up to this moment. You're in a place that you put yourself in. And if you want to be in another place, you're capable of doing that. You're capable of putting yourself into that place. But when people ask for help, or you recognize when they need help, then give it. Don't be afraid the same way to ask for help. Hey, do you mind giving me a hand? Hey, what are your thoughts on this? But be careful with that, because only share with like-minded people. You never share your dreams and your goals with people that are negative. That's stupid. That'll never work out. Where's your brain at? Just avoid that altogether. Chances are, if you're on a success path, you've already kind of weaned yourself from those negative mindseted people, and you allow yourself to be receptive to positive, like-minded people. And those are the people that you share hopes, likes, and dreams. People that say, hey, I get you, I understand, man, I love your vision, I love where you're going with it, and it sounds good, I think you should go for it. Now, you don't want a yes man. Oh yeah, that's great. Everything you throw out, yeah, that's great. Make sure that you have somebody that has your best interest at heart, not just going, just on the sideline being a cheerleader. Go, go, go. Make sure that people that you share information with, that you're asking for help with, understand that what your outcome should look like. And when you say things like, hey, what do you think about this? And they go, I like it. However, I think that you need to be careful here, here, and here. I like it. What do you think about doing this, this, and this? When you get that back and forth, that's when you know you've got somebody you can trust. That's when you know you've got somebody that truly cares about what your outcome is, because you've got their best interest at heart and they've got your best interest at heart. So make sure that you share and share alike. Okay. So, given that, in your community, in your business life, in your personal life, in your relationships, your family life, all of that, make sure that you're not neglecting any of that. You make sure that you are out there giving just a bit of your time and a bit of your experience to others. It's very important. The simplest things in life, that you can give to somebody. It's not monetary things, money. It's actually caring. It's actually caring that I want the best for you. Here, let me help you. Here, stand on my shoulder so you can see the world. I don't mind. That is the power. That is the creative juices that you need and that the folks around you need to be successful. Also being in a state of mind of happiness is very powerful. It's that alone allows you to get so many more things done in your path to success, because when you're happy, you're in a positive energy, and it's contagious. So if your career, your situation has a lot of negative energy, a lot of negative strife, you need to think long and hard about what it would take to make you happy, what it would take to bring about happiness when you work every day. Are you having fun? Are you laughing? Are there laughable moments? Or is it nonstop hectic chaos? If it's nonstop hectic chaos, get out of there. Just get out of there. Go do something to make yourself happy. Easier said than done, I know, but if you put your mind to it, and this is your goal, to get a job where you can be happy, you'll do it. You'll simply do it. I understand that. Don't do the same thing you did yesterday if yesterday was miserable. Yes, life-changing events are stressful, but once you become an action-oriented person, they're a lot less stressful. Once you embrace action, adventure in your life, then you become acceptable to more and more changes. The people that get the most out of life are the people that take huge risks. They look at life as an adventure. The petty things that you think are challenging sometimes are nothing at all. So take on big adventures. Live in the moment. Be mindful of who you are at every moment and what you're doing. Always ask yourself, am I happy right now? Am I in a happy place? If not, what would make me happy? If not, how can I get to my happy place? There again, share with people that you know and respect and love. And all of the things that you're working toward will come to fruition. It just has to be. It's the law of nature. One of the things that people fail to do is give themselves permission to be happy. They always feel like that they have to wear this facade of, I'm angry or I'm this or that. They don't feel like they can be happy. They don't have the right to be happy. And those are the same people that sometimes deep down inside feel like they don't have a right to success. They don't have a right to enjoy life. They haven't earned it. Or there's a guilt, underlying guilt. Whether it stems from something in your childhood, something in a past life, something in your economic status or social status, all of those things are just stupid mental blocking barriers that you have. You can, right now, right at this moment, you can stop beating yourself up mentally and give yourself permission to be happy. And how do I do that? Just by saying, just say it out loud. I give myself permission to be happy. I choose to be happy. I choose to be a happy person. I don't care what's happened in the past. The past is the past. I don't care where I come from, where I'm going. You can bet your bottom line I'm going to be happy doing so. Starting today, starting right now, not in an hour, but now. Being happy right now and allowing that to happen. Gee, I don't feel happy even though I allowed it to happen. Put a smile on your face. Do it right now. Grin. Be happy. And then when somebody comes to you with some negative crap, just go, okay, all right, whatever. We'll fix it. This can be fixed. Maybe it's traumatic and it can be fixed. But know that your happiness may not be the proper moment in some, you were given some horrible news about someone passing or whatever. Yes, it's horrible. You're not happy about that. But know that these feelings of grief are proper and that you'll get back to happy. And then you start to think, well, I'm happy that I've known that person. I'm happy to have shared experience with that person. I'm happy to have had them in my life. So there is happiness around you if you allow it. There is happiness in the moments. That dog just tore up my flower garden. I still love the dog. We'll just have to train it not to do negative and stupid things. And maybe it was my fault that I left a gate open, whatever the situation may be. But I'm happy to fix my flower garden. I'm happy to recreate. Maybe I'll make it better. Maybe it'll be better than it was. It's temporary. Setbacks are always temporary. Happiness is permanent. Let me say that again. Setbacks are temporary. Happiness is permanent. Allow yourself to be permanently happy. Always find a silver lining in everything. Always find a silver lining. I've said there's a positive in every negative. You bring me something negative, I'll find the positive. I'll find something positive. I can turn a negative into a positive. I use that philosophy, and I've taught that philosophy with salespeople that I've trained. Always know there's a positive somewhere. Turn the negative to a positive. Expect the positive. If you're a person that just mentally expects the bad crap to happen, expects negative emotions to happen, guess what's going to happen? You've got to turn your expectations into positive feelings, positive energy. Energy is all around us. Our bodies are made up of energy. That's the scientific fact that our atoms and they carry electrical energy. Okay, so we do have electric energy in our body. And yes, we give off vibration. So if you allow the negatives to permeate you, you're going to receive negative. If you allow the positive energy, which is out there, so if there's one thing that you should know in this world, there is good and bad, black and white, dark and light, always opposites. There's ups, there's downs. Okay? So with negative energy, there's positive energy. Make sure that you're harvesting and you're mining positive energy. This will set you apart from everyone else you've heard of, that you will come in contact with. If you make it a part of your life on a regular, daily basis to be positive, to be energetically positive, and to know that it comes from a place from within and a place from without, your radiance. You've seen those people that have dark clouds over them all the time, everything's negative.